welcome back to where the heck are we? Oh my gosh, I can't remember the name of the field or the
Balmoral.
Balmoral Farm. Wow. Yep. Gotta love those meds. Hurt my back, and okay. So
Yeah.
here with Trillian. Hello, Trillian.
Hello, Hitman.
And we're here with Rickster. He's working away in another field seeding barley or wheat. Which was it, Rick? Barley.
Barley.
Hello, Rick.
Hello, Richter.
What the heck is going on? I swear this beat this at a, oh my gosh. Oh, it's gonna be one of those episodes where, Hitman's gonna be a wreck. That's okay. We're used to it.
Oh, did you type something? Mine stopped working when I typed hi to Mikey as well.
I'm not sure. I don't know what happened there. I think it's PEBCAC. The problem exists between keyboard and chair. It's an acronym. Okay, I think I'm on the line now. Goodness gracious, that was fun. Right, so today, as you can see, there were 5 of us on here, and yeah, we need to get some more equipment soon. So that'll be the next thing. We need some more trackers. So the biggest thing we've got is a minute. That's the Case 160, Puma 160. So obviously this is not a modded one. So I think our next purchase will probably be the modded 240 from Timber. I think we could use one. Come on, tractor, you can make it. You can make it. That hill's a bit of a challenge.
Yeah.
Now, you don't even have a front weight on that, but it should handle that cedar pretty well, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, look at you moving along faster than me. Well, don't catch up.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll slow down the turns.
There, I put my anti-collision lights on.
That'll help.
Can't hurt.
Oh yeah, it's got magical force beam or something.
Beacon force. Let's see if I can do this though. Running over any hedges. There we go. Alright, we'll get all lined up on the next one. Better hurry, Trillian's getting ahead of me. So how are things going over on that field, Rick?
Seem to be going okay.
No fires in the tractor or anything?
No.
What are you running? You're in the same Fortis 190, pulling the cedar, the green cedar, right? Obviously?
Yes, sir.
What's the horsepower on the 160? Is it 160?
No, it's oh my gosh. Is that alright? I thought it was off the line again. I don't know what it is on this, like 200 and something. I don't know. I'm not gonna look.
I'm gonna stop and look ahead further. Let's see.
I like that Ursus tractor. Looks nice.
203.
203. Alright. And
and that's
the same as 190, I think.
Cultivator needs 220.
Well, don't tell it.
So that'll be why it's struggling.
I didn't buy it.
Yeah,
I had a smaller cultivator. I didn't purchase this one. It wasn't me. We obviously need some bigger horsepower tractors. See, this would be a job for super curvets.
Yeah, you should go get the curvets.
No way, because it does not like GPS mod at all.
Oh, yeah, there's that. Well, I have to sacrifice something.
Well, I suppose if I set my speed to like 3, it would probably handle it, but that kind of defeats the purpose. It's like, well, why don't we just hook up a lawnmower to it then?
Articulation and GPS just don't get along.
No, they do not. Which is too bad, because the biggest tractors in the vanilla game are articulated. And the equipment is designed for it, like that blue cultivator and the big seeder, the 2-part seeder, and those are all, they work much better with an articulated tractor. But GPS is so awesome. I'm willing to give up the biggest equipment just so I can use GPS. And why not?
I think I think you farm for longer without using GPS than you have been using it.
Yeah, I know. Now I don't. Now that I've used it, I don't want to go back.
Yeah. Perhaps taken over by the GPS.
See, this skips a little bit here. Come on, tractor. Oh my gosh, we're down to 6 kilometers an hour. Come on. Get over here and push me. Don't use your tractor though, because we don't want to damage it. You can just push on the back of the cultivator. Oh, whoa, we got a bit of a leg spikes there. Did you guys get that too?
It's
Nope.
getting them here and there. Nothing major.
Yeah, so unfortunately Mikey ran off. He said he'd been on for quite a while though. Well, that's too bad. I imagine he wanted to be on here too. Next time though. Next time. There'll be plenty of next times. I appreciate him giving Hard Truck a turn on the Ursus there with the fertilizer. So thank you, Mikey.
Yep. He's been doing tons of work on here.
He sure has. We're gonna
Oh my
rename this to.
Playing.
Yeah, been quite a few people. That's great.
We'll rename this to Mikey's Farms in 15 server. It's okay. I'm so glad to see people getting on here and having fun. It's awesome. There's so many fields too. It's like you don't really miss out much because there's so many fields that the time just does not go by very quickly here. There's so much to do. Unless you don't like
farm life.
Yep. Unless you don't like farming, then there's nothing to do. But I mean, yeah.
Well, logging.
That's true. There's lots of logging to do. So we're not logging this episode. We've got a lot of people here, and a lot of people plus logging equals lag, and so that's best to do when there's only a couple of us on here. We'll get to it. So we've got that year-old 6-wheel truck with the little trailer that goes on it. I forget what that's called. Probably a log truck or something. I don't know. And we've got that stair.
Yeah, I can't remember either.
Got the stair tractor with the front loader on it. I don't know that it handles the big logs very well, but it's good for, you grab the top, take it over to where the chipper is, that sort of thing, or stick it in a pile for the chipper. I wish I had a log grapple like that on my backhoe. That'd be nice. Wow, I was gonna say we're almost done this field. Never mind.
Nope.
Not by a long shot. So we're seeding sunflowers here. As you can see, Trillion's using the corn and beet seed drill, and it does the sunflowers as well. So we have to cultivate first. She's trying not to catch up to me.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing. I'm just darting around at the end of every turn.
Trying to
Line
line
it
up.
up to start straight. I think we'll need to go across the ends. At the end, maybe. Well, I don't know, some parts are missing on the edge, but maybe that's just the way the field is.
Well, I tried to
There
align.
was seeding there, but it's not seeded. Yeah.
Well, I tried to align it best it could, but it will not line up exactly along that field edge unless. I suppose if I had hired a worker, it would have straightened it out, and then I could have set GPS to that. But oh well.
Yeah. I'm at this edge, like the end edge. Some bits are missing, but I think maybe it's just the way the field's set.
Well,
not go straight here.
That last dark bit is cultivated and fertilized already, so.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't, it didn't have anything growing on it before.
Mhm. Well, I'll check when we get done with the field and see if the. Sometimes the edges of fields just don't seed or fertilized. I remember on like the Bjornholm map trying to fertilise the edge of a field over and over again. Until I was convinced that nope, it just wouldn't go dark. Something the way the field was made. Tried a few times. It's like, wow, I keep missing that one spot. You know, just farm. What was it, Rick?
From some
Farms and
Derpix.
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 Yeah.
Ah, jumped in there. I figured he needed the queue. Plus, I didn't figure what you were doing until after that. I blurted it out. Moving fast downhill.
Oh, this bit right here. I'm gonna try seeding it again. Maybe I just put seeder down here.
Wouldn't.
Slow.
Don't fuss with it. We got tons of fields and tons of big fields, so if it skips a little bit.
It's not cultivated. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Which isn't a problem. It's fine.
It's not your problem.
Just now we've worked out I wasn't missing it.
I think she's cracking a whip on you.
Oh.
Easy thing. Oops.
How's her
Seeding the
phone?
grass.
Come on, director. You're almost there. Yeah, so the one thing about the, it's too bad about the field textures. I guess we were spoiled with Newston because I really like those field textures. And here you comment as, oh, it's plain old farm sim crap, which looks awful. But, I guess those of you who haven't actually played the farms with the, the modded textures and stuff, you probably wouldn't even notice it. But, he's ugly.
Yeah.
I like the map though.
Yeah. Let's see. Different maps. Advantages and disadvantages.
There always is. Can't have a perfect map.
If I could make a map, make something just the way I want it. So,
I thought about it.
it's fun to spend the time on it.
What the heck? That must just be a synchronizing thing, because it looked to me like you're seeding, but the seeder is put down that's floating along behind you. It just looked pretty funny. But that's just a multiplayer. See, it's multiplayer. That's farm sim for you.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder if they'll ever fix the multiplayer code, or not. If not fix it, at least improve it. Oh well, it works, I guess. The logging certainly got better. Hopefully they work on that one some more, though.
Yeah, it did.
I do like the animations they added in 15. Like when you're cultivating and plowing and seeding. Looks nice.
Yeah, the way the mist coming off the back of the cedar.
Mm-hmm. I think that'd be dust, wouldn't it?
Lots of dust in the field ahead of me where you were cultivating, but you're not there, but the dust was still popping up.
Rolling dust cloud, eh?
Oh no, an emergency at the roundabout.
Rick's gonna have to run to the rescue on that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you can give us the play-by-play.
Thank you. I was knocked off my push bike on a roundabout once. Flashback. Not roundabouts.
It's a song. Who sings that? Is it
I'm a
Yes?
bit nervous at roundabouts. I don't trust that other people know how to go around them.
Well, the trick there is just go as
roundabouts?
fast as you can, and then you can get off it quickly. That's what everybody does. Yeah, there's a song called Roundabout. I think it's Yes. It's from, I don't know, the 70s, I guess. Maybe the 60s, I don't know. Rick would know. Right, Rick?
I've heard the group.
What's that?
I don't know their songs.
Who sings Roundabout? Is it Yes?
Isn't it Google in the Magic Roundabout? Cartoon thing.
Looks like, I don't know, if
I
it ain't
can't
CCR,
remember.
I don't know who sang it. Sweet Home Georgia.
Who's-
That's a song. Use now. So I watched,
Wrong state.
yeah, you know, watched The Outlaw Josie Wales the other day. That was a pretty good movie. Love that movie. Sent those sent those Yankees on a Missouri boat ride. Pretty funny stuff. You guys seen that one?
Not that I remember. I've heard of it. Mostly I've heard of it. I don't remember, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, there's a one scene, a guy is kind of facing him down inside a bar, and the guy says, and Josie Wales, that's Clint Eastwood plays him, says to the guy, "You don't have to do this, you know." And the guy says, a man's gotta make a living." He says, "Well, dying ain't much of a living, boy." That was pretty good stuff. One of my favorite quotes. You probably heard me say that. Dying ain't much of a living.
Apparently he got off by himself. I
Don't know what the problem was.
Oh, did you get to the roundabout and there's nothing there?
Yep.
Oh.
Must have just been going around and around and finally figured out which exit to take.
Yeah.
Going round and round about.
We don't have too many of those around here.
Yeah, we don't have many, but we do have some. The town where I go to get groceries, there's at least 2 that I go through. I don't know if there's more in the town or not, but there's 2.
We've got tons of them. They're everywhere.
Well, our
Those
roads are bigger.
Giant ones that come with traffic lights as well. Oh my gosh, they are so confusing.
Well, I
I
think
don't like them.
the roundabouts it's just a way of directing the traffic flow when you don't have a lot of road space. So that's why you would see them more in Europe, where the roads are older and
Mhm.
yeah.
More
We have
constricted.
mini roundabouts that you can't even really go around. They're so small. A bit like the one on this map.
Yeah.
Which is quite close by to where I live, so yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, we call those parking slots here. You see them in the grocery stores. And that's pretty small though.
Yeah.
Yep, everything's bigger here. We won't even get into egos. And Hitman's off and babbling again. Oops, I missed a spot. Guess I best go back, or Trillino. Tear me a new one. There we go. Oh my gosh, and I missed it again. Oh man, drive
I wouldn't
control,
worry
leave me
about it.
alone. It's drive control. Drive control,
Okay.
lol. Alright, here we go. Sure, there, we're off.
Getting all kind of help, are you?
Oh, yeah. Okay, can't see the mirrors are in the way. No, go inside view. Oh, that's hilarious. The floating cedar.
Is it
Yeah,
floating again? Right, let me see.
there now it's on the ground.
Let's see. Are you sure it was floating? It didn't make any difference. Apart from stopping. Does it look
It looks fine now.
proper now? Okay.
Aye.
Aye.
It's not very clean though. You should probably go
You-
back
you've been
and
picking up-
wash it.
Haha. Okay.
Is there a creek somewhere
Try to
around?
slow me down.
Yep,
Yeah.
backing into a creek.
Yeah, there's something wrong with this map. We've not been in a pond yet. Wait a minute. I don't think there are any.
Uh-oh.
Still young yet.
Let me go find a pond. I really don't think there are.
I didn't get to say bye to Mikey when you went. I don't know.
Oh, I managed to quick see ya. Yeah, we just started recording, so. Yeah,
You're
I was a bit
catching
in the
up.
way there, was I?
You're catching up.
Ketchup. It's like something about a squished tomato. I can't remember.
Yep.
Whatever it is.
Baby
you say.
tomato.
Uh,
I think that was a joke from Pulp Fiction. Also watch Waterworld. That's a good one.
ah,
Watching these movies because I hurt my back again, so I'm on painkillers and I can't really sit up to play very long, so I was watching videos instead.
I watched a movie, but I'm trying to remember what it was.
It was a real good one, huh?
Very memorable.
Yeah. I've been watching a lot of the TV series called Lie to Me.
Nope.
I can't remember the actor's name now. I've watched the whole series before, just in the short. I've nearly watched it all again. I can't. Oh gosh, it's quite a well-known actor. I can't remember. Anyway, it's good. What was it we went and watched the other day? We watched Ant-Man. My son got for Christmas the Blu-ray. It was a really good movie. Enjoyed that a lot. He likes all the superhero Marvel universe stuff, so they're quite entertaining. It's light entertainment.
They can be if they don't make them out to be doofuses.
I liked Punisher. I watched that recently.
No, I've not seen that one.
Kind of a bit silly. Well, you know, the part where, well, I won't go describe the part too closely, but let's just say that people get murdered and the guy goes back months later and the people who got murdered collected firearms and they were sitting in a glass case and it's, you know, covered in dust and stuff. It's like, really? So the police came out to this big murder scene and yet they left firearms sitting there and then just abandoned it. You know, this is in Puerto Rico, so it's U.S. territory. I mean, really? Really? Would that really happen? No. Things like that in movies just bug the heck out of me, but oh well, I get over it.
Yeah.
You're telling me that nobody came along and stole those, or that the police would just, you know, leave firearms laying around with nobody around to claim them?
Not happening.
Not in this world. That's a pretty good sized field. So we'll have some sunflowers to harvest at some point.
Yeah.
One of these days.
Harvesting them. Yep.
We'll have to leave
My
a
wife
sign
and
on the
son
field.
won't let me watch movies with them.
Oh, because you sit there and tell them how awful things are. Like, that's not right. Yeah,
I just pick them apart.
that's what I do too. I can't help it.
I can't help it. I'm sorry.
You're not alone, Rick. You're not alone. I was thinking of starting a support group, but I'm also really lazy.
I always hate
so.
the chase scenes where the police car changes, not just model years, makes. Really?
You want to talk about something neat? Oh, sorry. Go ahead. For instance, on the Punisher, and I've seen this on many movies. You know when the car flips over, right? If you watch the bottom of that car or truck or whatever, watch for a thing that looks like a coffee can, because they actually use explosive charges in that to blast the vehicle over. So in the Punisher, there's a scene where a truck's driving and they shoot out the tires and the thing zigzags all over the place and then suddenly, just for no apparent reason, goes flying in the air and flips over. And while it's doing that, you can see this coffee can thing on a frame underneath the vehicle. So if you watch closely, you can see little things like that. There's several movies I've seen where you can see that. So yeah, what it does is I think what they do is they have something that rams out and hits the ground. So imagine the can, and then there's a block of some sort in there, so that when the charge goes off, it pushes the block down, which hits the ground and pushes the vehicle over. Anyway, they'll use
all kind of special effects tricks.
They'll use hidden ramps, like, you know, when you see a car hits another car about halfway, and then the car goes flying up in the air and over. What you're not seeing is the ramp on the other side of the car. Anyway, just things like that. I find that stuff interesting. And now I just ruined it for everybody. Sorry. At least I didn't tell you an ending. Such as the new Star Wars movie. This is how it ends. Not just kidding. I haven't seen it. So.
Well, that's what I watched the other day.
No way.
the original Star Wars.
Oh, the original. Okay.
It was. I didn't know this. But apparently, it's really difficult to get. The version that they released originally in the cinema.
What's the difference?
Because they did a remake a while after, quite a few years after, and for to get it on DVD and stuff, it's difficult to get the very original one. So my son had somehow, I don't know about this. He told me, and then he got that version, and made me watch it. But it was really good. It's been so long since I've seen it. But yeah, we were picking that apart a bit. Which he was fine with because he'd watched it himself not that long ago. Otherwise, I would have been getting a row for talking all the way through it. But it was quite fun seeing it again after all this time. But I couldn't tell you what the difference was between that version and the newer one, the remastered one. But some of the CGI in it was like forgotten how old it was. Basically, can't believe how old that movie actually is now. I saw it in the cinema with my family when I was about 4. 5. Yep. I had a poster on my wall of the inside of the Millennium Falcon. I used to pretend I was flying it. That's about all I remember. Oops. I'm not that into Star Wars now, but I think it was at the time. Sounds like it. Not that I remember.
One of the movies I remember most vividly seeing in the theater was Ghostbusters when it first came out. When I saw that with some friends of the family.
I remember that one quite well. I don't think I saw it in the cinema though.
But back to Star Wars. I really liked the first one. The second one was pretty good. The third one, freaking Ewoks. And then after that, it's just the next ones were just absolute trash. I did not enjoy them at all. Did not like them. Just, I mean, no, I don't want to say this to sound elitist or anything like that, but they're designed for younger, like for kids. I found, just like Jar Jar Binks. I mean, I can't think of too many other characters I would want to throttle as much as that character. And I don't know why, but it just irritated me so much that, like, why did you include this stupid character that's obviously pandering to, I don't know, like 4-year-olds or something. Now, I'll try not.
I thought that was Ewok.
Well, Ewoks, yeah, Ewoks, same thing. It's like, really, it's a teddy bear. Come on. Oh, it's another life.
I like the attempt to fill in the earlier story, and it did kind of go along with the original idea to work out. But yeah, characters like that one's good. And again, I don't really like Yoda that much, so I don't like the animated characters in general.
Well,
I don't know.
the Jawas, like in the original, those Jawas. Was it in the original or Empire Strikes Back? I think it was the first one, wasn't it? With the Jawas?
Yeah, they were all the way through.
Yeah. Well, they were like, they're a little creature. Fair enough. That's how you do it. Making it a cuddly little teddy bear that just, oh my gosh, it just irritated me so much. It's just, obviously, it's like, well, we just put these in so we could, merchandise for the merchandising. So we could sell Ewoks. That's basically what I saw as the US. Same with, you know, the Jar Jar Binks. Well, great, now I get a Jar Jar Binks action figure or something. I don't know, I don't know what my issue is, really.
Isn't that a point the movie seating is?
One of them, is that what you said? Yeah, there's more than one. But, well, that was fun. Okay, so everyone who just absolutely loves the third, the latter Star Wars series is pretty much either unfollowed or put me on their to kill list. Sorry, just my opinion. It sounds like I'm not alone though. There's 2 other grumpy people here that sound like they agree.
No, I don't mind the newer ones. It's different. Also, Ewan McGregor was in one of them. And Liam Neeson.
I just like for them to tell a good story and be consistent.
But I don't know, I don't mind them. I've not got much of an imagination to make up the backstory for Anakin and stuff, so I'm glad they attempted it.
Well, they're based on
they did a pretty
books,
good job story-wise.
No, I haven't read the books, so I don't know how closely they're following them, but if it's like any other book series, if you're a fan of the books, the movies probably drove you absolutely crazy. But...
I didn't really know Star Wars was books first, honest.
Same with Dune.
Well, Dune, yeah, because I read the books before I saw anything on TV for Dune, but I didn't think Star Wars was. I don't know why. I never looked into it.
Well, that's why the first one is Episode 4.
To fit into 2 hours what is contained in book.
Yeah, it's difficult to. I like watching movies, of course, but usually prefer to read the book first. The Hunger Games, and I don't care if it's for teenagers. I liked it. I didn't grow up
and that's
until
what
a
counts.
teenager. Yeah. Yeah.
It's good to be young at heart.
It's entertaining.
When I grow up, I want to be a teenager.
Okay.
Actually, it's
good luck with that.
It's funny. I was sending an email to my mom, and I mentioned that when I grow up, I want to be a hermit. I was talking about my trips to town and how much I hate them. And I said, when I grow up, I want to be a hermit. So she had a good laugh about that. Considering I'm in my I had to think about it. Is that 5th decade or 4th decade? I don't know. Let me see. It would be 5th, yes. I think. It's like the whole 19th century, 20th century, and you're trying to figure, well, okay, the 19th century isn't the 1900s, it's the 2000s. Wait, did I get that right?
Just say the number.
yeah, exactly. I'm blaming the meds. That's what I'm blaming.
Okay then.
I'm just planting barley.
Planting barley and shooting the breeze. Speaking of which, we are at the end of our time for today. Good timing too, because we're down to our last few passes.
Yeah.
Have you noticed, by the way, if you look at the mini map, that we're now into the mountains?
We're on the mountains, yeah.
Yeah. So the mini map.
Yeah, I got totally lost driving around here the other day trying to find the field where it lies, and I'm like going all over it, going, "No, this has been fertilized. It's fine." And I was in the wrong field completely. But on the mini map, I should have been on the right one. It was a bit confusing. Yeah, I think it's a bit offset there with the mini map.
It's a GPS without coordinates. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Right, so thank you everyone for joining us, and thanks Trillian and Rick for joining me here today. And to Hard Truck and Mikey, thanks for being here for this one. Though Mikey unfortunately had to run off. And if you have any parting words?
Yeah, thanks for watching, everybody.
Thanks for having me on, and happy farming.
That's right. Bye for now.